Welkom zu another episode of Vancouver Learns How to Drive. Here we go. Running red lights. Invincible cyclists. Repeat offenders. Apparently this doesn't happen. I see it all the time, folks. What?
What are you doing?
Look, he was floating. You see that? Okie dokie. This is what happens when you have emergency vehicles on the highway. Now we're moving super slow here, but same thing. You pull over and you create space for the emergency vehicles to pass through. And you don't follow the ambulance, okay? So that's why you always make sure you pay attention to your rear view mirrors, okay? If you're driving with your music on. And yeah, not big of a deal. I guess it's already been cleared up, but a lot of rear-enders happen in these situations, so pay attention, keep your distance while we swerving. Okay. Always scan your four-way stops because dudes be flying through them. Why are we stopping in the middle of the road? Just so much space to pull over on the right side there. Come on, folks. If you find yourself in this situation, don't make a right turn on the red light if you're doing your road test, especially. This is not a safe situation, okay? So just wait for the green. It will be much better. Voila, no problem. First couple of weeks of school, the fuzz is everywhere. I actually got a ticket for speeding, not in the school zone though. You'll see another one here, hiding behind, I think it's a light pole. Oh no, it's behind a traffic sign. Or I think it's a bike sign. Yeah, the fuzz is out there. Here's another one. I think in this case, a lot of times they were giving people warnings. Maybe not a lot of times, but in some cases. And then look how this guy, the cop just lets him go. And this is how this guy pulls into the road. No signal. Like, he almost drove into me, actually. Here's another one coming up. This is just getting off the highway, just connected to Hastings into Port Moody. So speed traps are everywhere, usually at the end of the month, but especially the first few weeks of school, which is luckily behind us, but watch out. Another situation here, not sure what happened here. Clearly that car is on the wrong side of the road, but Yeah. Yielding to buses. Double yellow line. Yeah, you're not going anywhere in this situation, whether you're on the road test or not. This is my student driving, so this is what happens when you make somewhat poor choices, right? There's enough space for us to proceed through, but my student hesitated, and because of the box there, okay, sure, keep the intersection clear. And now we're going to create, well, not we're going to create, but get a bit of a shit show happening. So this is why you have to be a little bit more confident. And if you see that there's enough space in your lane, clear the intersection, because this is what happens. And now both of those cars basically took the spot. I mean, clearly the second car is on the painted island / box, but yeah, so be a little bit more confident out there. Yeah, that's not how you do a right turn, is it? From a left turning lane? Ooh, ballsy move. What is happening here? Yeah, it was an older fella. What? That is a late red. And again, that car was just flying in there. Aggressive lane change coming up here. Questionable driving skills right there. This is my student driving. This is why you don't make a left turn if there's a car behind the car that's also turning left. That's not your right of way there, okay? So that would have been a close call, and it would have been our fault if that situation was handled differently. Another aggressive lane change, no signal. Okay. Man, these four-way stops, just people cannot do four-way stops. Like, if you're gonna roll it, at least roll up to the line, but it was my right of way. Okay. When you're making left turns or when you're turning at any intersections, make sure that you always scan for pedestrians. That could have been bad. I don't know what the numbers are, but we've had quite a few pedestrians and cyclists hit this year in the Lower Mainland. So if you find yourself in this situation, yes, you can make a lane change and go around a tractor. Do it safely and confidently, but yes. Cone zones. This is a quite long one, so you can skip through this. I will speed up this video as well. There was a lot going on here. Trucks pulling in and out and strange looking unidentified vehicles. So if this happens on your road test or clearly in your real life situation, just wait. You can't go anywhere. Obey the signs and the traffic control personnel. Lollipop people. Lolly man, woman, lady. Laying down some hot asphalt, whatever it is. But so we're just hanging out, enjoying the show. I think this took like 2 or 3 minutes in total. So it doesn't matter. You're not going to fail. Your test is not going to be extended, or I mean, it might be, but do not turn into the bike lane. That's not your lane. If you see a solid white line, you're not supposed to be in it. But people do it all the time. Look at that. Car's turning left on the green arrow. My man is just nonchalantly crossing the street. At least he's willing to wait on the island, still freaking people out. It's not a good choice, folks. Don't get decapitated. This is why you don't trust the signal. I thought that car was turning left. All of a sudden they change their mind. They're going straight. Creates a situation. Just gotta always be careful and scan intersections and be ready. I've shown this intersection before. This happens, I think, literally on daily basis now. Yep, just blocking the intersection. And there was a lot of honking going on. Behind me, that is. Now, the car in the left lane possibly could have went around there. I mean, I can't really see. But maybe. Maybe there was a gap there, sure. So I missed an entire cycle of lights. And on the next green light, almost the same thing happens. So again, this is just a daily occurrence. I try to avoid this area as much as possible. Like after 3 o'clock, you turn and look at that car merging onto the highway. Almost a collision, could have been. Same thing, this is the same intersection, just going downhill, U-turn just to get on the highway. Another U-ey from a straight going lane into the left lane. Bam, just like that. Punch buggy. Little bit more swerving. It's not a 90s West Coast hip hop song. Same intersection. Turning right. From there? What? Okay. Dude, double yellow line. I understand he's going into the gas station, but like at this intersection, that's why you don't do that. Dropping someone off right before the roundabout there, okay? It just makes me want to run you over even more. Just kidding. Driving on the wrong side of the road, 2 cars. Look how close that is, okay? You can't go around the vehicle if your lane is not clear, or the oncoming traffic rather. Yeah, could have been better. This is just what happens with big trucks. They just barge their way in most of the time. Just like bus drivers. Not all of them. So you can see me at this point already. Like, why still move into the intersection? I mean, this is an interesting sight. Just pushing a cart down the road. No signal. No signal. You gots to. Now, you should not be stopping here and give the cyclist the right of way, as it's our right of way. Okay, he doesn't have any special powers or privileges. Why are you braking before the intersection? It's a green light, and then you're running on the yellow, and then we're both running on the yellow and red light, basically. Don't brake before the intersection if the light is green. Merging onto the highway. You know, it's that time of the day, so it's a little rough. So, you know, as you can see, it's not looking good behind us either. And then look at this guy. Like, what? What are you doing? It's just so stupid. Anyways, cheers.